Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we'll be learning about model releases and property releases. What are the model releases and the property releases, and why and when you need it.
Harshvardhanath.com. Unleash the creative in you.
Property release or the model release are the agreement, or in simple terms you can call it a written permission by that model or the owner of that property to give the permission to use the image of that person or that property for any specific purpose. Like in this case, we get the permission to use that, or giving further license of those images to any third party. So this is a legal agreement to use that or that image of the model or the property owner. Now, why you need it and when you need it? Whenever there is a visible person or the recognizable person in your image, like suppose if you are shooting a backlit portrait, or which causes even a silhouette, like which is where the person gets all blacked. So even if person is not recognizable, but you still need a model release for that, because these company has now started doing that. They have started asking or started rejecting the images which does not have that model agreement or the model release for the person who is in a silhouette. So even if that person is all black, you need a model release. So similarly with the property, that is also private property, which is if it is not in a public domain, like a famous monument, etc. If you are shooting the Eiffel Tower, Taj Mahal, etc., then you don't need a property release because that is in the public domain. So now the question comes, where to find the property release or the model release or the agreement or this document. You can find this model release or the property release on each and every microstock site. Okay, you just need to go there and search for the property release or the model release, and you'll be taken to a page. You'll be getting a download link and you can download it from there for free. Now the question comes, how to fill the model release or these release forms, which is even the property release. Actually there is no rocket science in that. You all just have to fill the basic details like name, age, shoot date, etc., the address of the model or the address of the property or the address of the photographer and his details, etc. Okay, so there is no such thing. That is very normal and very simple. You can fill that out easily. Now, is it possible that since for every other website they all have a different model release or model documents, is it possible that we can use one form for all the website? Yes, of course you can do that if it fulfills all the requirements, all the legal requirements. And what are the legal requirements? That it must have all the necessary clauses into that. Now you might be wondering that I don't understand the legal stuff, and how do I do that? Then I made it easy for you. You can just download that model release which I have created, which is common for all the websites. You can do that. You just need to go to the next lecture where you'll find the link, and that link would take you to my website, and from there you can download it for free, and you can fill out your details and use it your own. So then you might be wondering, can I create my own property release or the model release? Yes, of course you can do that using PDF editor. PDF editor is a great software. There are free PDF editors also, from where you can edit the details in the PDF files. So you can of course do that. I'll try to include a video showing you how to edit the model release and make one common release for which can be used again and again. You just need to fill out the shoot date, etc., and that would be a lots of time saver, since I use basically my children's as a model. So I have created one common release form, and I can just fill out the shoot date and just add it and upload it with my images. So that's very simple. So thank you so much. If you like this lecture or any of the lecture in this course, then kindly consider leaving a review for me, and thank you so much. See you in the next lecture.